Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to just show y'all a little tutorial on how to do some straight back stitch braids. Basically this is my way of doing it. It's real quick and easy. I just needed a hairstyle to go back to school because I couldn't go back looking any kind of way. So I just want to start, y'all. I cut my hair, like I cut it trying to trim my ends, and it just looked shorter than normal. But I just went in and I blow dried my hair because I needed it as straight as possible because I didn't need no tangles trying to braid it and all this stuff like that. So I just did a little quick 1-2 or whatever. So then right here I'm just gonna sit there and part my hair out for them baby hairs because I had to get them right. Okay, I had to get them right, and they just the ending look of my hair, it came out really nice, but I just had to get them right. And I don't never usually do no baby hairs like this. Like I usually do my baby hairs and let them come out themselves. I mean, do my hair and let my baby hairs come out themselves. But this time I wanted to do the full effect. Like I need to try to get some clients and everything like that. So I wanted to do it the best that I could. So, you know, people will like my work and they'll, you know, book with me.
Gotta stay in bikinis. He got a girl, but he keep begging to see me. I love it when a nigga got a mouth full of BBs. No, I'm not a patient, but I let him treat me. I gotta be a doctor, how I'm ordering CCs. Go to your place, no face, no case. 29% tint and a blacked out race. I remember hoes used to clap for me happily. Now I'm bossed up and them same hoes mad at me. Acting like they ride whole time trying to pass me. Watching me go through it, still trying to track me. Acting like you winning if you think about it actually. Are they supporting you or really just attacking me? I don't give a fuck about a blog.
So here we are. I just started using some Shine Jam for my hair to make it look real nice and neat. In a minute I'm gonna show y'all what I'm using, but I'm basically using the yellow jar and the red jar. The yellow jar is much more like shinier, but the red jar, it to me it like dries it a little bit, like dries your hair to make it, I guess, to make it more grippable in a sense for a braider. So I just started doing that, and I just need it real nice and neat. You can also comb through your hair at this point to make sure like all the product goes through. I do see people like part their braid down the middle, like the hair that you're braiding, part it down the middle and gel like the insides, but I really don't do stuff like that personally. But this is just me combing it out and everything, just trying to work some product through a little bit, and then I'm gonna start braiding it. Okay, I definitely didn't show this part, but as you can see on the side of me, I have my hair sitting over there. So I will put in the description box what hair I use. But before I started, it was a pack of hair that came, like, I guess I would call them bundles, so 3 like bundles, but I only used 1. So you basically want to take your hair and separate it. So because I was doing 6 braids, I separated each piece of hair. That is my first piece of hair, which is small. So you want to do them small to large because most people want their braids to like either be like small to big, if that makes sense. So you want to take it and you want to do very small pieces first, and you want to kind of see how much hair you want to put throughout the braid. So I think I had about 6 pieces lined up for 6 braids, or 6 to 8 pieces, but I did not use all of them in each one. Right here I did like mess up, but that always happens to me. But for the most part, I mean, it was just a little bump in the road, nothing like major. So I went and combed out the little part where I made a mistake or whatever, and I'm gonna go and part the front piece of my hair to make it more grippable. So me trying to do the stitch on myself was kind of difficult, only because like I can't see the top of my head. I can only see, you know, trying to look in a mirror, and I can only see that. So me separating this top piece is helping me do my braid basically. So you braid at least 1 2, and then you're gonna add either 2 to 3 times, and then you're gonna add a piece of hair. So I want this to be as detailed as possible, but when I add a piece of hair, I usually try to add it up and not down, if that makes sense. So when my left hand is up, I add the hair. When my right hand is down close, like on my ear, I don't add hair because it seems more difficult to me. So I'm adding the hair, and I put the hair between my fingers, and I throw one piece of hair back to keep it out my way. Some people know how to add them and just keep going, but I separate the pieces and put one back on my backside, and then I braid the hair in, and then I flip the other hair over and grab it in. And then with the stitch situation, I tried my hardest to give it a stitch effect because it was just me doing it myself. It's gonna come out with somewhat of a stitch, but it's like, of course I can do better on someone else because I'm standing over them looking at my work. So with the stitch, you want to take them, and really, I didn't do it with each one. I tried to use my nails as well, but you take one and you stitch each time you like trade your hands, so the braid can look more tighter and neater. But you don't have to braid tight, well, too tight, but you want your braid to come out right. So as you continue with your braid, you continue to use your comb to stitch, to give the stitch effect. Now, I've seen some braiders, they have like, if they have their nails done, they have like a stiletto nail on their pinky for purposes like this, so they won't have to constantly pick up the comb and everything like that. I mean, if you're able to do that, you do whatever floats your boat, that's cool. But me personally, I didn't have my nails done, and I don't really get my nails done like that. So I basically continue to take my comb. I done dropped this comb. It just done been everywhere, honestly. But you just take the comb and you continue to stitch on each side until you feel like you have your desired stitch look. And honestly, this hair that I used, I honestly do recommend it. I believe it was an X-pression pack of hair, but it was really silky and nice, and it did not tangle. It tangled at the end of this braid, but honestly, the hair was really silky, and as long as you keep product on your hand, you won't really have any problems. Okay, so y'all see my first braid. It did come out nice. I mean, I kept it, so it looks really nice. The only thing I can critique about it is my stitching, of course. Like, I could do more stitching and try to make it look a little more stitched, I guess. But other than that, to me, the braid looks fine. So moving on to my next braid, at the beginning of it, I went and parted out my baby hairs. I'm going to show me doing the baby hairs as well, of course, but I'm just parting out my baby hairs this time because I'm really trying to do some really nice baby hairs with these braids, okay? So yeah, I just parted it out, try to keep it out my way for the most part, and then I'm just going to go through and gel this up, same thing I did with the first one. And we're just going to gel it up. I forgot right here to blow dry my hair, but I'm going to pick up the blow dryer and blow dry it out anyways. still, because of course we don't want any tangles with our real hair and everything like that. So you're just gonna do the same thing as the first braid, and your braid is gonna come out cute. And try to have like some small like pin up curl clips or something so you could keep your baby hairs out the way, because them things was really like interfering with the process.
Drinking out the motherfucking bottle on my thigh shit. Everything I eat goes straight to my pockets. 2021, finna graduate college. Shop girl shit, I'm a real hot topic. Fucking on a nigga, make him sing on some pop shit. I need a real headbang on some rock shit. Pussy like crack when they hit it like dope. Got a real hot box, but a bitch don't smoke. Hot girl, but I'm still the coldest. Hey, I'm the big homie, but I ain't the oldest. Bitch dry hating, trying to get noticed. Man, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Look, how many bitches lying? They just say they boss is better. They really puppets, so I really gotta go at Geppetto. I'm really talking, but it really can apply to whoever. My put a free, get a go after a bitch or a nigga. Big back, take little bang, bitch, add it up. Hoes taking shots, but they ain't in my caliber. Book, but I squeeze a little head in my calendar. Looking in the mirror like, damn, I'm bragging up. LVs, double C's, Perkins, I'm working. My chain ain't hitting it, but bitch ain't hurting. Look, I ain't even finna argue with a bitch. One thing I know, two things for certain. None of these hoes saying shit to my face, and none of these hoes finna see me at the bank. And I'ma keep talking all the shit that I want. Not down when these hoes come tell me I can't. They ain't even speaking if the nigga ain't spinning. He could never say that I was one of his women. I don't even let niggas know I stay. I'll be damned if you think you popping up on this pimpin'. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit.
So remember to basically kind of make your braid easier. You just part out your starter piece, and it basically helps you with your braid. So remember to do your little 1, 2, 3 while you're doing your braid, and then start your stitch. And basically when you start your stitch, add your hair.
Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Post me a pic, finna make me a profit. When the liquor hit, then the bitch get toxic. Why the fuck you in the club when niggas wild? I've been lit since brunch, that shit. Order 42 for the table, let's pop shit. Missionary or doggy style on my top shit. Pussy ass niggas hating on me from the closet. Hoes trying to call me a snake, shit. I guess I can relate, cause a bitch spit a whole lot of venom. And since these hoes all rats, when they come around me, all I see is a whole lot of dinner. I walk around the house butt naked and I stop at air mirror just to stare at my own posterior. I don't give a fuck who talk behind my back. The bitch knew better than to let me hear. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees. Close said they wish a bitch would, and I'm a genie. Bitch so hot, gotta stay in bikinis. He got a girl, but he keep begging to see me. I love it when a nigga got a mouth full of BBs. No, I'm not a patient, but I let him treat me. I gotta be a doctor, how I'm ordering CCs. Go to your place, no face, no case. 99% tint in a blacked out race. I remember hoes used to clap for me happily. Now I'm bossed up and them same hoes mad at me. Acting like they ride whole time trying to pass me. Watching me go through it, still trying to drag me. Acting like you winning if you think about it actually. Are they supporting you or really just attacking me? I don't give a fuck about a blog trying to bash me. I'm the shit per the recording academy. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees. Drinking out the motherfucking bottle on my thigh shit. Everything I eat goes straight to my pockets. 2021, finna graduate college. Shop killer shit, I'm a real hot topic. Fucking on a nigga, make him sing on some pop shit. I need a real headbang on some rock shit. Pussy like crack when they hit it like dope. Got a real hot box, but a bitch don't smoke. Hot girl, but I'm still the coldest. Hey, I'm the big homie, but I ain't the oldest. Bitch dry hating, trying to get noticed. Man, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Look, how many bitches lying if they say they boss is better? They really puppets, so I really gotta go at Geppetto. I'm really talking, but it really can apply to whoever. My put a free, get a go after a bitch or a nigga. Big back, take little bang, bitch, add it up. Hoes taking shots, but they ain't in my caliber. Look, but I squeeze a little head in my calendar. Looking in the mirror like, damn, I'm bragging up. LVs, double C's, Perkins, I'm working. My chain ain't hitting it, but bitch ain't hurting. Look, I ain't even finna argue with a bitch. One thing I know, two things for certain. None of these hoes saying shit to my face, and none of these hoes finna see me at the bank. And I'ma keep talking all the shit that I want. And I damn when these hoes come tell me I can't. They ain't even speaking if the nigga ain't spinning. He could never say that I was one of his women. I don't even let niggas know I stay. I'll be damn if you think you popping up on this pimpin'. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Post me a pic, finna make me a profit. When the liquor hit, then the bitch get toxic. Why the fuck you in the club when niggas wild? I've been lit since brunch, that shit. Order 42 for the table, let's pop shit. Missionary or doggy style on my top shit. Pussy ass niggas hating on me from the closet. Hoes trying to call me a snake, shit, I guess I can relate. Cause a bitch spit a whole lot of venom. And since these hoes all rats, when they come around me, all I see is a whole lot of dinner. I walk around the house butt naked and I stop at air mirror just to stare at my own posterior. I don't give a fuck who talk behind my back.
Okay, y'all, so on to the fun part. So right here, I am flat ironing my edges. So this is a flat iron that I got from Ross. It's a Fabulous or Babyless, however you say it, flat iron from a Ferrari collection apparently. So I'm just using this to stretch out my baby hairs, my little edges, to give like the best effect when it comes to my baby hairs, because I want them to look really, really good.
I love it when a nigga got a mouth full of BVs. No, I'm not a patient, but I let them treat me. I gotta be a doctor, how I'm ordering CCs. Go to your place, no place, no case.
But let's just look at the hair though. Like, y'all see that the braids did come out really, really nice. And all you have to do is take your time and be patient with yourself, especially if like you're new to braiding and things like that. You just have to be patient with yourself and your hair will come out nice every time. I also do recommend trying to use heat protectant spray as well, because I was really frying the heck out of my hair and I didn't put no heat protectant, no nothing on my head. So I will be using my infamous Style Factor edge control. I think this fragrance is pineapple, I'm not sure, but this is the only edge control that I found to hold my hair. Like, I've used thousands of edge controls and this is the best one that I found for me, and I use it for clients as well when I do hair and things like that, and everybody always likes it and it smells really good.
How many bitches lying if they say they boss is better? They really puppets, so I really gotta go at Geppetto. I'm really talking, but it really can apply to whoever. My put a free, get a go after a bitch or a nigga. Big back, take little bang, bitch, add it up. Hoes taking shots, but they ain't in my caliber. Look, but I squeeze a little head in my calendar. Looking in the mirror like, damn, I'm bragging up. LVs, double C's, Perkins, I'm working. My chain ain't
So you're really just taking the edge control and your edge brush and you're just going to swoop your edges to your liking. So a lot of people don't do what I did, but I did kind of like cut my hair for my edges, and it's weird, but I did. But it's okay.
Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees, hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, hands on my knees.
Okay, so with the baby hairs, you're really just swooping and curling to your likings. Well, to my likings, I did cut my baby hairs and things like off camera, and I just did my baby hairs to how I wanted them to be, and I curled them and I did cut them.
I've been lit since brunch. That shit.
So this is the final look, and I hope you all like it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Tell me what you liked. Tell me what you didn't like. And I would just want to thank you all for watching. Bye, lovelies.